me, you know, just, I am ordering you now not to have any contact with complaining witnesses in this case and not to go within 500 feet of where they live, where they work. Do you understand? I don't know if you're going to bond out, but if you do, I'm putting a monitor on your ankle so I know that you're not anywhere near where these people live. Do you understand, Mr. Cortez? Our life is too short to live the next 30 to 40 years in a 6x9 box. It's not. It's way too short.
That's the judge's way of telling him, look, Mr. Cortez, I can either give you a small taste of jail now, or you can book a permanent stay later. And trust me, that 6x9 box he's talking about, that's not a hotel room with room service. It's concrete, steel, and regret.
You understand? All right. Thanks. Okay. Ms. Burns.
Question on David, was that free for all convictions? What was his license?
Yeah. So you have Cortez as well.
Yes. Yeah.
This is the case that we spoke about
Exactly. Last
the
week.
other day. Did something happen?
They were going to check upstairs. He had a pending felony as well, just to make sure that we were good to go with what we discussed. And they said yes. So
Okay, so you got the okay, I guess, right? Okay. Mr. Cortez, coming up. Good morning, Mr. Cortez. Sir, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 3 days in jail with credit for the 2 days.
we're clean open to you.
Oh, you,
We're not doing time served. We talked to you last week about playing open and it deferred.
it's not written as such then.
Huh?
It's without regret.
Because look, it says 3 days credit.
Yeah, that's how it was.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, so basically, essentially, I guess the state and your lawyer do not have an agreement as to what kind of punishment, so you're coming to me to punish you in this case. Are you okay with this?
John.
Okay, understand that, it's a first DWI. We're all allowed to make mistakes, right? We all make mistakes. Everybody's human. But the problem is if you continue to make mistakes and you endanger other people's lives, that's when we have problems. And that's why we have harsher punishments, because we need to somehow get you to learn you can't keep doing this, because at some point, God forbid, something happens where you maim or kill someone. That's what we're trying to prevent. You have to understand.
This is classic slap on the wrist territory, probation classes, and a stern warning. But the judge is not bluffing. If Mr. Cortez slips up again, the law will come down like a sledgehammer. And yes, they will check his record every single traffic stop.
And that what we're doing now, the proverbial slap on the wrist, will not happen again. From now on, you're facing a minimum of 30 days in jail. Not only that, because this DWI is going on your record, if you get pulled over, an officer's going to run your record, they're going to see that you're a prior DWI. If you smell like alcohol, what do you think they're going to do? Probably right. So if I were you, even if you've had a sip of alcohol, I would never get into a car, because it's a huge risk. Do you understand? So I'm going to sentence you to 3 days in jail. I will give you credit for the 2 days that you've done. But like I said, from now on.
We were clean to defer, Your Honor.
Oh, you want to defer? Oh, that's more different, because here it says.
I don't know why the people were the state offered time served. We were coming to you for defer.
Okay. Is this what you want to do? Okay, so this is a big difference, right? The defer, and thank you for telling me.
That's yeah, for probation.
So this is a probation where you must complete several things, right? If you do it, then good things will happen, right? What? Okay, so I guess we'll do 180 days. Probated for, I'm sorry, so we'll do deferred for 1 year. As part of the probation, you must complete a DWI education class. You must do a victim impact panel. You must maintain a guardian interlock throughout the entirety of this case. No drugs. alcohol, random urinalysis. So anything else that you would want?
Community service, did you already say that?
I mean, what does community service do? You know, I'd rather have him take a class and learn something than just mindless, just. Do you have any children, Mr. Cortez? Do you have any children?
Yes.
No? Okay, I'm just gonna do just these, even though you're doing a deferred, officers will still see this. You get pulled over, they're probably still gonna give you a hard time regardless. So, but regardless, whenever, no matter how old you are, no matter where you go, you're on a date, you're with the Queen of England, if you have something to drink, don't get into a car. Do you understand? If you violate this probation by testing dirty, picking up a new case, you don't do your stuff on time, I will issue a warrant and we will have a hearing to determine whether you violated this probation. If you do, you're looking at 180 days in jail. Do you understand? All right. How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Counsel for reason.
I'm not going to find you guilty. I will withhold it for for 1 year, get everything done, and then things will go well for you. Is that it?
That's great, Judge.
We done?
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you. Sorry, you go.
Morning, Mr. Lazo.
Good morning.
Today's going to cost you big.
Me va a costar un grande.
Get ready.
Prepare.
It's going to cost you big today, Mr. Lazo.
Voy, señor.
You're charged of driving while intoxicated, second offense. You're also charged with failure to stop and give information. Shh.
Dar información.
You have
Usted
worked
tiene
out an agreement where they're offering you 1 year in Harris County Jail to be probated for 18 months.
una
You
posición
must do a thinking for a change or victim impact panels, a repeat offender DWI education class. You must also do a TRAS, which is an evaluation to see if other conditions must be added. If they add other conditions, you must complete them. No breath test refusal, meaning that if you're pulled over in a car, an officer asks you to submit a breath test, you must do it. No drugs, no alcohol, guardian interlock, $500 restitution paid to the first complaining witness, $900 restitution paid to the next complaining witness, 3 days in Harris County Jail as a condition.
Yeah.
What day to begin? The
21st.
You said March 21st?
El 21 de marzo va a comenzar.
You need to understand that this now makes 2 DWIs that are going on your record. What happens on the next one?
Con la próxima. Like what?
If you ever pick up another DWI,
No, por
what
manejar
kind of sentence will you be facing?
ya estaría enfrentando.
Pues no sé, sería más grande, pero ya no pienso manejar y tomar.
Well, I don't know, it
No.
would be bigger than this, but I'm not planning on drinking and driving.
Do you know how many times I've heard that,
¿Cuántas veces yo oí,
Mr. Lazo?
no Lazo?
Sí, a otros yo sé que lo dicen, pero yo sí lo cumplo.
Stop. I want you to listen.
Pero ustedes,
Do you know how many times people have told me, I'm never going to do it again?
voy a volver a hacerlo otra vez.
Do you know how many times?
¿Sabe cuántas veces?
You never know what happens in the future.
Sucede en el
There's a
futuro.
death in the family.
Hay una muerte
wife
en la
cheats
familia,
on
su esposa,
You lose a son or a daughter.
un hijo, una
You
hija.
never know what happens.
Pero que va a suceder.
That will cause you
Que podría
to do something
hacer
that you
algo
wouldn't
que
normally
no se ha hecho
do.
normalmente.
You need to understand that from now on,
Que de ahora en
if you
adelante,
ever pick up another DWI,
pero
you will be facing a felony charge,
un cargo
minimum of 2 years in prison,
de 2 años,
a maximum of 10
máximo
years.
Here's where it gets deadly serious. 2 DWIs means the next one's a felony. That's a prison sentence measured in years, not days. And the scariest part? He does not have to be stumbling drunk. Even the smell of alcohol is enough to trigger a felony arrest.
In prison,
Yes, I know.
and you don't have to be falling down stupid drunk
borracho
pick up a felony.
para que le den.
The only thing that needs to happen is you in a car, you get pulled over, just the odor of alcohol.
De alcohol.
One officer is going to look at your record
Que lo mirar su expediente.
and they will make assumptions.
Presumir.
And then you will possibly be facing a felony charge.
Inventando un delito mayor.
So if I were you,
Así que si
I
yo fuera
would
usted,
never,
yo jamás,
ever,
jamás
if you've had a sip of
hubiera
alcohol,
tenido un
get
tipo de
into a car.
en un carro.
Do you understand?
¿Entiende?
Sí, yo lo entiendo.
Yes, I understand.
There is also a $6,000 surcharge
Su cargo de 6,000
that you will be required to pay on this case
en este caso.
because it's a second DWI.
Porque esta
I
segunda
told you that it was going to cost you big.
va a costar.
And I will tell you now,
Y le digo,
if you don't pay it,
que si no lo paga,
every $100 that you owe,
dentro de
you will sit one day in jail.
ya en la cárcel.
So you can imagine,
Así que imagínate,
because with court costs, you're probably going to owe around $6,500 to $6,600. You can probably guess how long it will take in jail to satisfy $6,600 at $100 per day.
$1,600 a $100 al día.
Entonces bastante. Sí.
Yes, I know, it's quite a bit.
Somehow, we have to get through to you
Usted
so that you understand
para que usted entienda
this is unacceptable.
esto. No,
The only thing we are trying to
no,
do
lo que estamos
is
tratando
prevent someone from dying,
de alguien,
because every day someone dies on our road
alguien muere en nuestra
from an
carretera,
intoxication case.
alguien que está ebrio,
You are giving up the right to a trial,
tiene su derecho,
right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf,
tenga su
confront and cross-examine your accusers.
carretera.
If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported,
Podría ser
excluded from the country,
deportado,
denied naturalization under federal law.
Vale,
You give up the right to appeal.
su derecho a
Once you accept
ya
this
cuando
agreement,
acepta este acuerdo,
you're stuck with us until you successfully complete it, or you get revoked for non-compliance. Now,
ahora,
if you test positive for alcohol,
pasan positivas de
You-
alcohol,
do something to violate this probation, like pick up a new case.
casos
You
nuevos,
do not do your classes on time.
clases, no termina las clases a tiempo.
If you fail to pay restitution to the complaining witnesses, then I will issue a warrant for your arrest.
Ya, bueno, una orden.
And on a probation violation, you're looking at you're looking at an entire year.
Mira,
in jail.
un año completo en la cárcel.
Do you
¿Lo
understand?
entiende?
Sí, sí lo entiendo.
Yes, yes, I do understand.
How do you plead to this offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Solo lo culpable.
Pues soy culpable. Pues.
Well, I'm guilty.
I'm going to find you guilty and send you to the agreement.
Venció.
So in this case, as part of the plea bargain,
Parte.
you're also charged with failure to stop and give information, which is leaving the scene of an accident.
Irse
And
de-
here we have two people that were,
bueno,
or two different, I guess,
Vehicles.
vehicles that were,
Damaged, yes.
que sufrieron daño.
They were both struck by the defendant, yes.
any injuries?
Bueno, a los dos.
No, Your Honor.
Pregunta si hubieron lesiones físicas, que no su señoría.
We were lucky that no one was injured.
Tiene suerte que
Tomás.
nadie se lastimó,
No.
señor.
Because it's a second offense, I have to suspend your
Okay.
license.
Tengo su licencia.
I'm going to do it for a year. Because you're not able to drive, you will get a portable device that you will take with you so that we know that you're not consuming alcohol.
Para asegurarnos que no está consumiendo alcohol.
Does he have a portable device now?
I'm not sure.
Let me double check, Judge. I believe it may be a scram, but let me
Pero
verify.
esto es una-
Well, I have
Portable.
this.
It has a
So
clamp on its
what
leg.
we'll do is, once you get the portable device,
Anything este aparato por
I will give you an order to remove your ankle monitor.
quiten.
I have been paying for your ankle monitor
Estamos
now.
pagando por ese
I cannot pay for your portable device while you're on the probation. You will be responsible for that payment.
Eres responsable por ese pago.
We will give you a sufficient amount of time to pay.
Ponte tiempo
I can give you a 2-year,
para dar
3-year payment plan.
pago un plan de pago de 2 o 3 años. Okay.
How much is it?
Yo estaba pagando.
The total that you will be required to pay is $6,445.
$145.
And we can do that So that's around 200 and you're doing it how many months?
For 16 months.
Yeah.
This is, oh, it's 18 months. Yeah, so it's,
The green card code. So he's the one who's already.
I have 359.
Green card. See, what's the code?
Did you do 16 or did you do 18?
16.
It's 18-month probation.
But the first month is not important, and then you like to have the fees by the last month, so we only do it by 16.
Got it, okay. If you need more time to pay,
Más tiempo
we
para
can always give you more time to pay.
podemos dar más tiempo.
If you ever have any issues, all you need to do is come back and talk with us and we can work through anything. The worst possible thing you can do is just take off.
Not pay?
No.
No.
The worst possible thing you can do is just take off and not do anything, because then
Porque entonces
100% a warrant will issue. But if you have any problems, come communicate with us and we can always work through any issues. But I'm going to tell you now, if I find that you're consuming alcohol, we will have a really big problem. Not to consume and you're not to drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license, liability insurance, and you have a guardian interlock in the car. I'm telling you, if I find that you drive without any of these devices and without our approval, I will grow horns because I
Translation: if he drives without a license, insurance, or that court-ordered breathalyzer, the judge is promising to grow horns. In courtroom language, that means do not test him unless he likes his legal drama extra spicy.
will be so upset.
Tan enojado.
Do you understand?
¿Lo entiendes? Yes.
Okay. Good luck to you, sir.
Buena suerte, señor.
Waive the supervisory fee, because we'll just have him do all this.